So Uriah wants to be bathed in chicks, so we'll of course have to go give him a bath after this. Let's see how many chicks we can get on top of him here. I can get, let's see, I got 4 on there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does it tickle?
Yeah, tickles me. Yeah, it tickles.
You ready, Isaiah?
Are you ready?
They are here. It's gonna be a fun day, guys. I'm headed out to get our chicks. Let's go. Yeah, our chicks just shipped out yesterday evening. Here it is about like 16, 17 hours later, and they're already here from central Iowa. Now, if you follow our channel, you know that we don't really need any chicks, but there's a lot of benefits to getting some new chicks each year or having some type of project to work on with our chicks as far as like a breeding program or something that we're looking to get that we haven't gotten before. In the case that we usually do each year, we usually raise some meat chickens as well. We do raise a lot of chickens for fun, to develop certain kinds of traits, for eggs, but we also eat a lot of chicken as well, and McMurray sells some awesome meat chicken. So I'm gonna head into the post office and get our little peepers. How cute. All right, let's get these guys home. We've got the chicks home. Now I need to figure out where to put them. Normally we would put them in our brooder shed or our quail barn, but it's a little full right now. We do have the quail in there. We've got our rabbit in there. We've got some other birds in our brooder. We'll show you that pretty soon. But I think I'm gonna use my table over here where I keep a lot of my tools. We pulled this light out of the Tennessee red quail. We don't turn it on during the year. We just keep it on in the winter. And so I haven't had to use it for them for a while. So we're gonna hang it up right over here. So up here we have our portable brooder. This is the brooder that we can put it all together, and then we're able to take it apart, the 4 walls, the bottom part of it, and then we either have a roof or we'll make a new roof for it, but we've got it all up here so we're able to stow it away in the off season and then bring it out, put it together when we got our chicks here. All right, we've got it put together here. We're gonna go, we are running low on wood chips. We've been using them in our other brooder, and so we'll give them some type of bedding to keep them dry. As long as it's not too crazy and all over the place in there, they should be able to walk around if we can keep it pretty flat down in there. All right, we've got our brooder all set up. We've got some dried hay right here. We've got a couple waterers for them. You can never have enough of these around your farm if you got chicks and different birds. And then we've got a feeder right back here, and we've got our light. And so we wanted to get it low enough so we could get them some warmth, some heat, but then we need to close this off so we don't have any of our cats and anything else from messing with these chicks. All right, you ready to take our chicks outside and see what we got?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm ready to open up. I'm ready to open up. Where is the best spot? Right here.
You ready to see the chicks?
Yes.
All right, I think I remember what we got, but even if I don't, we've got a little cheat sheet right on the inside of the lid. So you can find out what all the breeds are if you can match them up with their colors. I think everybody's looking all right. Let's get them out and we'll make sure here. So for our meat this year, we've got 2 different breeds. We've got our Cornish cross. These are the ones that grow really fast. They take about 7-8 weeks to get full size. And here at just a day old, they're already bigger than everybody else in here. I think we've got about 20 or 21 of these. Let's check. 21. So we're a little warmer out. We'd put these guys right out on grass and keep them outside, but being that it's in the 60s, they really need to be in the 90s temperature. We're just gonna have them outside for a minute or 2, and then we'll put them inside in the warmth. We can do the chicken bath. You want to do the chicken bath today?
Oh yeah, I want to do that.
I always put the chicks on you. The last 2 years we put the chicks on you.
Please, I want to do the chicken bath.
We'll do it once we get everybody out. Hang on.
And while we're not crazy about the Cornish cross because they do grow so fast and they just end up sitting and being really lazy, we do like where they are more of a foraging type of bird, and these are the Murray's big red broilers. We raised these last year. They take an extra 4 weeks or so to get full size. That way we'll have some meat in a couple months, and then we'll have some a month after that. But these guys are pretty cool too. I think we've got 16 of these guys, and they're just a little bit smaller than the Cornish cross. This one was in with the Murray's big red broiler, but it looks just a little different. It's got a little bit of a light black stripe on the back. This is a new chick that McMurray offers this year. This is called the Niederheiner, and it's a German breed. I think it's the Lemon Cuckoo Niederheiner. Kind of looks like a barred rock, but with like an orangish, reddish coloring and striping. So we're excited to see this one in our flock soon. This is one we've tried to get 1 or 2 of these in the past and never had them grow all the way up.
This is our salmon Favril.
And this one's super fluffy.
It's like a silky where they have 5 toes or 4 toes.
And so we didn't want to get a lot of dual purpose or egg laying birds this year, but we did want to work on a little bit of a project. And so these guys are our frizzles. And so they're a cochin, which the cochins are just the friendliest. When anybody messages me and asks me what should they start with chickens, I always suggest the cochins because they are so friendly. And we've had 2 that we've really loved. We had Annie was a red cochin, and we had Leona was a buff cochin. So we've got some red cochin frizzles here. We've got some white, and we've got some black cochin frizzles. And so how the frizzle gene works is that some of these guys will turn out to be just like normal cochins, where they'll just have normal feathering. Still really cute, but not frizzled. Some of them will have the frizzle gene where their feathers will curl back. So we got plenty of these guys to give ourselves a chance. We got 5 reds, 3 white, and 3 black. Gives ourselves a chance to get some cochin frizzles because we've tried to get them in the past and either they died or they ended up not getting the frizzle gene and they just were regular cochins. All right, we've got our frizzles put in the brooder. They're pretty fragile and we want to make sure they're getting warm. But one of the traditions here at White House on the Hill is the chick bath. We don't suggest trying this at home, but it's become an annual routine with our McMurray chicks. Our kids love to bathe in the sweet aroma of day-old chicks. In the past, your ride's done it the last 2 years. You remember the chick bath?
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's one of the things that you must try in your lifetime, get bathed in a bunch of chicks. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
That feel funny?
Yeah, that feels
You still got a bunch on you. You're staying really still. Good job, Eli. Oh boy, how many can we get on you? Okay, hang on. 1, 2. Oh, they're jumping off. You got a chick beard. Chick on your eyeballs! Oh boy. Don't let it come in your mouth. Okay, stay still, stay still. I'm gonna start grabbing a few. We'll move them into the brooder. Hey, that was your first chick bath. Was that fun?
Yeah?
Yeah? Now, while that was fun, we're gonna get them over here into the brooder. We gotta be careful because the cochins, the frizzles, they're so small. And these meat chickens, the Cornish cross and the red broilers, are gonna grow so fast that within a few days, maybe a week, they will probably smush or get in too tight on all these frizzles. And so we've got more birds than we would like in our house right now. Normally not a fan of keeping birds, especially chicks in the house. They'll get pretty stinky pretty fast. But we've got our Tennessee red quail up here. Button quail have moved out with the other button quail, and so we've got a little space down here for all the frizzles. And then we won't have to worry about them getting smushed by the big old Cornish cross, so. All right, there we go. We got our lid, we got our light that fits right in the middle. We can keep these chicks safe in the garage. Oh man, we've got a ton of mail to open. You guys have sent us a bunch of stuff. I think we have like 23, 24 letters to open. We've got about 15 packages from all over the world, so we're gonna open them up. If you are here to see what the chicks are looking like a week later, we're gonna show them here in a few minutes. Go ahead and skip to this point in the video, but we're gonna open this mail right now to appreciate the people that sent us all this mail. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Tegan from Virginia. Picture of White House on the Hill, of our emu clan, and one just a bamboo. Thank you, Tegan.
Okay, Milo from California has a quiz for you. I'm going to show you these feathers and you have a guess of what chicken they're from.
That's tricky. I don't know. We'll say Welsummer.
Very good. How about this one?
Wow, it's not a Rhode Island red. I can't think of this color brown.
This is the Rhode Island red hen.
Oh, I was gonna say Rhode Island red. I thought they were more red. I don't know. The Cornish.
This is Americana.
That was a fun game.
Marissa from England has wrote us before, and she sent some more coloring pages that she did before, some recipes that I'm gonna love to try, and some I Spies and coloring pages for the kids.
Here, I'm from Hi-Ho.
We got it says peacocks are my favorite, your animals, pictures of her family. It says Mom, me, Sonny, and Dad.
Thank you, Sarah.
Tracy from North Carolina sent us this cool bee postcard. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Wyatt from Minnesota.
Thank you for your card, Wyatt.
Freya from Washington, thanks for your letter. And no, we did not get any emu eggs this year. Sorry about that.
We got mail from Ireland.
Here's a letter from Cyan. I think I'm saying that right. Probably not. And from Fiad. Check out their cute family pictures here. Awesome. Ooh, and I love this Valter rooster. How cool.
Ryan from California sent us a nice note. He's been watching us for 2 years. Thanks, Ryan. And he sent us a picture.
Anthony for Jersey.
Thank you so much for these Valentine's Day cards. Sorry we opened this so late, and we really appreciated all of your pictures of you and your chicks. That is awesome. Thank you, Anthony.
We got a letter from Camden from Virginia. He sent us a very nice picture. Thanks, Camden.
I got a letter from Temperance from Washington, and it looks like their family are missionaries in Paraguay. How awesome. Thank you, guys.
Carrie from Alabama.
Alabama. Carly from Alabama, thank you so much for your letter, for your picture of bamboo. That's super cute. And you want a couple ducks. What breed should you get? Runner ducks or black cayugas? Definitely recommend. And how do you convince your parents to get an emu? Find a way to get an egg and hatch it out.
Callie from Texas sent us a note, and that is the same name as our calico cat. She also sent us a nice little note.
Fanny from Wisconsin.
White House on the Hill drawing. And are you gonna get a different kind of pheasant? We do have something in mind when we get the aviary completed.
This is from Jade.
And Rylan.
This is from Ada.
And they are from Kentucky. And thank you so much for your pictures of our emus, suggested growing corn, our dog Joey.
Thank you so much, guys. Adrian.
From South Carolina sent us some pictures. Very nice, Adrian.
We got a cute card from Devon in the United Kingdom. I think they're from Scotland. And check out this cute card. It says best hot cross bun with some little rabbit poop for raisins. Very cute.
Blake in South Carolina sent us a picture of our emus. Thanks, Blake.
Jeremiah from Colorado.
Thank you, Jeremiah from Colorado. Very cute picture. Thank you so much.
This is from Lacey from Tennessee.
Very cool Mandarin duck. Thank you, Lacey. Okay, we got this letter, picture, and even a note on the envelope from Jorge from California. I'm really confused because he asked for us to send him chicks here. And then in his letter here, he says he can't have any more animals because his yard is too small. Sorry, JP, I can't figure that out. Lindsay from Idaho. Look how cute these are. She's 14 and she crocheted these. That is so cool. And she asked our next steps on the aviary. We're working on getting the fencing. Hopefully we'll be able to get that in maybe a few months. You guys like your ducks?
Yeah!
All right, we got a product here, the Poultry Pro Feeder from Eric in Massachusetts, who makes this. And we have had something like this before. We had a feeder. We actually have it outside somewhere, but I think we had problems with water getting into it. You put it on a 5-gallon bucket, and the game changer here is that it comes with a hole saw, so you can make a perfect hole for these little feeders. We might try this out for either the meat birds or maybe for our Mandarin ducks. We need a new feeder in their place. So the Poultry Pro Feeder, be sure to check that out on Amazon.
Isabel from Georgia.
Thanks, Isabel from Georgia. She sent us a duck that she made that is a memory of our black cayuga Green Lantern. Be sure to go to her Etsy shop, simpleandmodestco.etsy.com.
She had a couple questions I was going to throw at Becky. What's the best chicken for egg laying?
Leghorn.
What kind of chicken is your favorite to raise for fun?
Cochin.
What are the best chickens around children?
Cochin.
What is your favorite kind of duck?
Muscovy.
We got this letter from Twyla in Canada. She sent us some stickers for the boys. This coloring of an emu for the emu house. This is really cool. And we really appreciate this letter. Thank you so much, Twyla. Talks about finding us through the emu hatching video and then watching us every week since then. We really appreciate it, Twyla.
Elena from Missouri sent us some books that she wrote and with flashcards. We've got these before and we had lots of fun with them. Thanks, Elena.
Well, we got some mail from Luke, from Luke's Farm on YouTube, and I think we lost some of it in the mail. It had a wrapping. It says there were sweets and seeds in here, and we don't have any sweets and we don't have any seeds, but we do have some pictures. Very cool chickens, Luke. Sorry it got damaged along the way, but we would have really loved those sweets. I'm sure we would have.
Thanks, Aaron, for sending these clickers for Joey for training.
These are from Carson from Florida. Pokemon cards.
Some Pokemon cards. He sent us a palm tree seed and some pictures from around the farm.
Thank you, Carson.
This package is from Primrose and Tabitha in Canada. There's some feathers from their chickens. We've got cashew and bamboo. This is for Uriah, Mr. Green Lantern. A painting of a peacock. And I also got a bracelet thing. This is Lurkey that passed away. Thank you so much.
Somebody sent us a copy of Rainwater Harvesting by Brad Lancaster. Thank you so much to whoever sent this to us. We really appreciate
I
it.
stuffed some soap.
We got a bunch of soaps from Renee at Cherry Ridge Soaps in Louisiana. They smell really good. They're really cool. This one's mahogany teak wood. Woo! That one smells really cool. How about this one?
Goat milk unscented.
She said she's on Facebook at Cherry Ridge Soaps. Hope you'll check her out. Thank you so much for sending them our way, Renee.
All right, and this is our last package of the day. We got this from Monique, Ed, and Elizabeth. They didn't know we were having a boy or girl, neither do we. So they sent us little onesies and a hat to match. Boys and girls, thanks so much.
Thank you for all the mail.
Who's that?
Amber.
Ooh, look at that. So it is May 10th, May 11th. We got our first peacock eggs of the year. How exciting is that? This is the start of their third year. So these eggs should be fertile. We got some eggs last year, but none of them hatched or were fertile. We'll leave them in here for now, see if they go broody and hatch them out. And at some point this year, we might just sell some of the peacock eggs as well. So stay tuned. Oh. All right, it is a week later. These guys are a week old now. They're doing really well. We have lost one Cornish cross, we've lost one Murray's Big Red Broiler, and then inside the house we've got our Cochin Frizzles. We've lost 2 of the black. So what I want to go over real quick is our routine and how we set up our brooders. We do get a lot of questions of people saying, we're getting chickens, we're getting a brooder. What do we need to do to take care of our chickens? And usually my answer is pretty simple. It's usually food, water, and shelter. And that can be really broad, but there's so many different scenarios. There's your shelter or your brooder. You can have them outside in a chicken tractor that we've got right down the hill over there. If this was a month or two later, we'd have them outside already. If it were a month or two ago when it was freezing, these guys would probably be in our other brooder where it'd be totally closed off from any kind of wind flow. As far as water, we've got our big water right there. And then for redundancy, just in case that one were to flow out. We've had problems with big ones occasionally, and so we have a smaller water right here. We've got a long feeder right there in the back, and that one's running out every 12 hours now or so. At first it was every day, now it's almost every 12 hours because these guys are eating a ton. We started out with some dry grass or hay on the bottom, and we went and got some wood chips, and then now we just keep piling them on. I see they're starting to get a pile of some poop over here, so I'll put on some more wood chips. And last thing is our heater. So we have our heat lamp. This is from Premier One. This is a really nice heat lamp. I make sure that I have it pulled up and out of the way so they'll start utilizing all of the brooders. So you just have to pay attention to if they're hot or cold. Just make sure you're not overheating them or they're getting too cold. Next, we've got to fill our feeder. I like to put their water on top of a board. It's a little bit above the wood chips, just so it doesn't get a bunch of wood chips kicked into it. Got some more chicks?
We do.
All right, our little, ooh, I think I see some frizzles coming on. We're gonna get the frizzles out here and clean up their little brooder.
This is a frizzle, and you can see the feathers starting to come in, and they grow outwards instead of in, what you would normally see on a chicken.
We're hoping this is a good sign that it's having the frizzle. Where something like a lot of these red ones, I think, are just regular Cochins and may not have that frizzle gene. This black one is supposed to be a frizzle.
How much feathers at all?
Not much going on there. Definitely see it curling out, but they're still really small. But this one does look like a frizzle at least. That's good. We've got our little Tennessee red quail. You can see our maybe 2-month-old Tennessee red quail and our 1-week-old frizzles. And these guys are going to be pretty small chickens. Thank you so much to McMurray Hatchery for providing these chickens. We're going to have a ton of fun with them this year. And thank you guys for all the mail we got. We'll see you guys next time.
Hold on.